Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome to our Sunday night Vara and Dark Fusion Technology presentation. My name is your commander, Miss Marnita Casa, and I will be your humble hostess for this evening. Now, there's one thing that I always like to say is that we totally understand there are so many different things that you could be doing with your evening. Actually, the nighttime is always the right time for family and for preparation of the next day. So the fact that you guys decided to come on out and hear what we have to say makes us so very happy. So again, thank you all so very much for being here tonight. Well, as always, I am in good spirits. I am very, very excited about what's happening with this beautiful company. Every single day, I find out another reason why this is so much more than just a video game. This is so much more than a revolution in Bitcoin. We actually have the future sitting in the palm of our hands. So welcome everyone to this phenomenal presentation. Now, this has been a very productive and prosperous week, and there is no other place that I would rather be here than with each and every one of you. And speaking of all of my Vara family, I see you guys coming on in. Hello, everyone. How are you guys doing tonight? Again, thank you all so very much for being here. Now, one of the best things about us being on StreamYard is that it doesn't matter where you're visiting in from, whether you are on Facebook or on YouTube. If you type your name and where you are from in the chat box, I will be able to see you. And I can tell the world all the wonderful people that we have here on our presentation tonight. So let's go ahead and get that started. Now, of course, I see the man himself, Mr. Mark Bolzern, is here with us this evening. Hello, Mark. How are you? Thank you so very much for being with us tonight. And Mark is actually coming in all the way from Anchorage, Alaska. So again, thank you so very much for being here this evening, sir. I see we have an actual superstar in our midst. His name is Mr. Clairvaux Albert. Hello, Clairvaux. How are you? Clairvaux is coming all the way in from Connecticut. And if she is with you, I want to send a special shout out to Miss Muriel Albert as well. Thank you both so very much for being with us this evening. Now, I see we have another friend of Vara and a beautiful friend of mine. I am talking about Lieutenant Commander Miss Rodica Johnson. Hello, Rodica. How are you? Thank you so much for being here with us. Rodica is coming in all the way from Wyoming. So again, thank you so very much for being a part of our community. Now I see another superstar amongst our ranks. I am talking about, I believe he's a Lieutenant Commander, Mr. Leonard Long. Hi, Leonard. How are you? I saw your post earlier today. I hope you're feeling better. I'm sending prayers and well wishes to you, sir. But Leonard's coming all the way in from Cali. So thank you so very much for being here with us this evening, sir. Now I see another wonderful friend of Vara and a wonderful friend of mine. Yes, I am talking about Lieutenant Commander Mr. Mike Nowowski. Hello, sir. How are you? Now, Mike actually joins us from New Jersey. So thank you so very much for being here today, sir. Now, I see another beautiful friend of ours here with us. Yes, I am talking about Lieutenant Jacqueline Briggs. Hello, beautiful. How are you? Thank you so very much for being here with us today. Jacqueline is coming all the way out from St. Petersburg, Florida. So again, thank you so very much for being a part of our community. I see we have a wonderful friend of Vara is here and a good friend of mine. I am talking about Mr. Sir Lance Kelly. Hello, sir. He is coming all the way in from California. Thank you so very much for being here. It is such a pleasure to see you. Thank you. I see we have another friend. Actually, two friends are coming in from our YouTube channel. First, let me say hello to Mr. Matthew Ramos. Hi, Matthew. How are you? Let me tell you something. He is always engaged. He is in our Telegram groups. He is on our Facebook groups. I love your engagement, sir. Thank you so very much for being a part of our community. I see another friend on YouTube. Her name is the beautiful Miss Gina Muhammad. Hi, Gina. Gina's coming all the way out from Philadelphia. Thank you so very much for being here, ma'am. Now I see we have another beautiful queen is in our house. Her name is Miss Lenora Brumfield. Hi, Lenora. She says, good evening, everyone. Thank you so very much for being here with us this evening. It is so very good to see you. I see we have another friend of Vara's here. I am talking about Stan T. Hello, Stan. How are you? He's coming in from Elon, North Carolina. Thank you so very much for being with us this evening, sir. Okay, you guys, well, we're at the top of the hour, so it is time for us to get our party started. And again, thank you all so very much for being here tonight for our Sunday night Vara and Dark Fusion Technology presentation. Again, my name is your commander, Miss Marnita Casa, and I'm your humble hostess for this evening. Now, it is my pleasure to introduce you all to a man that for over 25 years dominated the direct sales industry. His cryptocurrency education is being used by companies and universities worldwide. Now, for over 6 years, he dedicated his life to learning about cryptocurrency and blockchain technology, but he didn't just stop there. He decided to go out, share this information with the masses, and he did this by putting on fun and exciting Bitcoin boot camps nationwide at no cost. Now, he has built thriving communities and wonderful platforms like you see before you now. So without further ado, it is my honor to introduce you all to Mr. Brandon Ivy.
All right. Thank you for that introduction, Miss Casa. Miss Casa is our hostess. She's also a leader within our community, and she takes time away from her family to be here. So we not only thank you, but we also thank your family for allowing us to have you with us every time we do a broadcast and a presentation. So you are much, much appreciated. So welcome everybody, and everybody else. I see you guys logging in from all over the place, including Christine Bryce and Collington Daly from Canada. Welcome, Canada. You guys are in a good position right now. Now, as Ms. Costa said, my name is Brandon Ivy from Los Angeles, California. I am the founder and CEO of Ivy League Crypto Academy. That is ILCA for short. I teach cryptocurrency education, which is a major reason why I am even a part of this project. Not only am I a part of this project, one, to be invest in what they have going on, and I want to be able to take advantage of the products that they're bringing to the table. But another reason is because of the technology that they're introducing that is blowing me away. It is keeping me up at night because it is a major industry disruptor solving a major problem in the crypto space. And they're the first to do it. I call it the future of Bitcoin. And that is what we are here for. I am also an ambassador. Well, we're all Vara ambassadors, but I'm a vice admiral in the Dark Fusion ecosystem. And all that means is that, this month we celebrate our 1 month anniversary of being a part of this opportunity. And we didn't have any of the stuff that we have today. But I saw the vision of what this company was doing, where they wanted to go. And I came out of retirement to help build this and built myself to the position of vice admiral. Soon to be admiral of the fleet. I've made more than $160,000 over the past year. And more importantly, I can't make that without the team members also having success and making a lot of money at the same time. And that's what we're all about here. And this is a very pivotal month. So if you're brand new and this is your first time seeing it, you are here at the right time as we are introducing new products, enhancement to our compensation plan, and going into 2024. This is going to be explosive, especially at the timing of crypto. The Bitcoin halving is taking place next year also. However, before I continue and go further, as a disclaimer, I am not a licensed financial advisor to be giving financial advice. I read news, share information for educational, training, and entertainment purposes only, and it is up to you to make your own informed, intelligent decision on which direction you want to move into. Now, we are Vara ambassadors, and the first product that we are bringing to the market is called Star Vara. It is a AAA MMO game that you all will have access to. In fact, one part of it is already open and live right now. We're in beta, where I see Matthew Ramos on here in the YouTube channel, who I haven't looked at the leaderboard lately. I've been so busy creating new courses, I haven't been able to play. And I think you passed me on the leaderboard, so I'm going to have to do something about that as soon as I get back on it. I see Marnita's husband as well is catching up to me, Sal. So I got to do something about that. But let me show you the sneak peek of what our first product is that we're bringing to the table. Take a look. Wait. What? Matthew is number one? Oh, hold on. I gotta see. Matthew is ranked number one on the leaderboards. The Butcher 20? Is that you? The Butcher 20? Oh, where am I at? Oh, I fell all the way to number 10. Okay. Oh, no. I was in the top 3. All right, I'm going to get to work. So, ladies and gentlemen, as you see, we're not playing with this. This is a game. Our multiverse is an intersection of MMO gaming and blockchain technology, empowering people to connect the virtual and the real worlds. If you don't know what the metaverse is, I implore you to watch the movie Ready Player One. And if you haven't seen that movie, I encourage you to, because you're not just looking at the future of gaming. You're looking at the future of entertainment and socializing. That's what the future is going to be, because we're already doing it right now. We're just doing it in 2D. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram. But we're going to be doing that in the future in 3D, in the metaverse. And Tim Sweeney says that he's the CEO of Epic Games, that the metaverse is going to be as big, if not bigger, than the internet. But it doesn't mean anything if we can't make money on it, right? You might have heard of games like World of Warcraft, Fortnite, Roblox. And if you don't play these games, I guarantee your children or your grandchildren do. How do these games make their money? Because the players in the game are using real world money to buy in-game cosmetics. World of Warcraft and Fortnite have generated more than $20 billion in earnings. Now, as impressive as that is, what if they took 30% of those earnings and gave it right back to you? What if, as a player, you were able to earn money playing the game? You were able to earn off of your accomplishments. You were able to sell and trade and own your own in-game content. That is what we do. But in-game cosmetics are pieces of equipment that can be used to customize a player's appearance in the game. They can be used to change various aspects of their character, such as their hair, skin, and clothing. My own son, Donovan Ivy, said, if you look into the social aspect of it, the game, cosmetics are pretty much what brings life and brings people's real thoughts about their personality into the game. But is there a demand for the next generation of MMOs? Well, the fact that Grand Theft Auto 6 released a 90-second clip and got 140 million views in 24 hours. And the last game like that came out was more than 10 years ago, like Final Fantasy 14. You better believe there's a demand for this. And Vara is poised to take the market by storm by innovating the MMO model. By we're offering full player ownership of their in-game assets. All in-game assets and items can be tokenized on Layer 2 blockchain. Games as a service. Infinitely expanding game universe where you can create to earn, and truly scalable through our byte streaming tech. And you know what the main number one question I've been seeing, because I've been having my head to the ground on the gamer space, is that Grand Theft Auto 5 online, GTA 5 online, has had a record number of players playing recently. And the question they're asking is, after 12 years of play, or 10 years of play, and all the items that they've accumulated and spent shark cards money on getting, is that all going out the window now that they're moving to a new platform? Will everybody have to start from zero all over again? Because you don't own that stuff. What if they shut the server down? I'm not going to give a spoiler alert on Ready Player One, but when you see the end of the movie, you'll know what I'm talking about. But here with the blockchain, you own your own content. They can't take it from you. And we're combining 3 industries, Web 3.0, gaming, and the metaverse. That's combined, projected over the next 5 years to be a 12 plus, not billion, which would still be impressive, but $trillion industry. And Vara is pioneering the multiverse industry. We're offering games as a service, blockchain as a service, and finance as a service. This is going to revolutionize the way users play and earn through its walled garden and crypto off-ramp, solving problems with traditional gamers accessing crypto, offering in-game trading, marketplaces and exchanges, financial application for in-game grind, and generating on-chain assets. Also tools that allow all participants, gamers, traders, and speculators to connect live. Let me show you. I haven't played this video in a while, but I will show you what this actually looks like. Right here, take a look. Now we're providing a modern back office with team management. Oops, I'm skipping ahead of myself. Yeah, we're fine. Modern back office with team management and commissions, promotional tools, learning systems, DeFi wallet, and an e-commerce marketplace for digital assets. Coming in the future is the ability to host meetings, workshops, entertainment, and much more in the networking open world. But how are you going to access this world? Obviously, you can do it through your laptop and your PC. But what about all the major console platforms, PlayStation 5, Xbox, Nintendo Switch, or even a VR headset? How about the ability to, for those of you who say, well, I don't have those things, Brandon. All I have is, a cell phone. Well, if you have a cell phone, like I just showed right here, you'll be able to access the game on your cell phone. And it's not, is it coming out? I can play it right now. Play. Start, finding game, and I'm in. Select my ship and to battle, and watch this going to load up. And next thing you know, 2 seconds, and there we go. So this isn't, is this coming out? Can I play it? It's out right now. Well, for us Vara ambassadors, because this one, hold on, I don't want to get killed and mess up my numbers and my ranking. Okay. So this is not something that's coming later. It's already here. Oh, I gotta show it off again. You guys want to see something cool? Here's the battle royale where we're giving away. The reason why we're having so much competition is because there was $1 million worth of Vara tokens. I got so excited I cut. And we're giving away $1 million worth of Vara game tokens in this competition. And so if you're a Vara ambassador, you'll be able to enter it and participate and compete. Now, this a world that you're going to get bored with? No. It requires over 7,000 hours to max all skills. That's 291 consecutive days, 6 classes with 80 abilities, 26 non-combat skills for you social gamers out there. That's not about PvP, shoot 'em up, spaceships, sci-fi stuff. The most popular part of this world is going to be the social aspect of it. Your ability to create and trade and socialize and do whatever you want inside of the world. Now how do we make our money? Well, how does Fortnite make their money? How does Roblox make their money? When your kid asks you for your credit card so that they can buy V-Bucks in game or Robux in game, we have the same system, but you're going to be able to buy our credits in the game for $6.99. Now, guess what? The difference between us and them is that we're adding a crypto layer where we have our own Vara in-game tokens, so that you can now take your earnings and your rewards, trade them in for the crypto coin, and move it off the platform into your own wallet. In other words, we're moving from pay to play to earn model. What gamer is going to say, no, I don't want to make money playing a video game? That's not going to happen. Next time my kid comes to me, well, he does now. He learned. He used to just ask me for money to play the game. Now he takes money he earned from his chores or what his grandparents give him, and he wants to use that for the end game. But what if he can make money doing that when he plays? That's a no-brainer. So with our crypto on-ramp and on-ramp, that's great for the gamer. But what about for you? What if you're not a gamer? How can you get paid? Well, how would you like to get paid from people playing the game? Because 30% of these credits that's being purchased is being set aside. What if Fortnite was giving away 30% of that $24 billion they made? Would that be a good day? Well, we're doing the same thing. But the way we're doing it with our crypto off-ramp is we're doing it by anyone who owns access keys. Now, what are access keys? Well, this innovative feature empowers Vara ambassadors to not only contribute to the ecosystem's growth, but also benefit from the program's success. The Vara Access Key stands as a distinctive offering for the Vara ambassadors, giving them a unique opportunity to stake their Vara. By staking Vara tokens, access key holders become entitled to a share of the lucrative rewards, with 30% of all subscription revenue in the Vara program allocated specifically to access keys. The more Vara tokens staked, the greater the percentage of the subscription revenue, translating into a continuous potential income for access key holders. Now, I have some good news and I have some bad news. Bad news first. There are no more access keys for you to get your hold of. Now, I know there's only going to be 25,000 of them in the world. And the reason why it's limited is because that creates more value. There was a company called Gala Games that came out a couple of years ago. Their version of access keys came out at $500. Now they're worth more than $100,000 a piece. I've heard about it. One individual that made $40 million because of that. Now, ours came out when I first got started. They were $2,000 a piece. Last month, they were $3,000. When they come back, I know they're going to be worth more than $3,000. The good news is there is still a way you can get it. And that way right now is through our Elite plan. The Vara Pro Elite. For $3,500, here's what you're getting. 16,000 Vara credits. 16,000. We already know the value of that. It's at 30 cents each. So that's more than $4,800. You're also getting 2 access keys. Each one's worth at least $3,000 right now. That's $6,000 worth. So with a $3,500 access plan for the Pro Elite, your value is more than $10,000. You're also getting drop vaults that are NFTs to be used in the game and exclusive skins, and Vara Battle Royale $1 million tournament entry. All of that. We also have other access plans. Now, this is specifically for those of you in Canada and the rest of the world, not in the United States yet. Next week, we should be announcing the other plans for the US. But we have Plan 1, Access 1 for $120, the Plus plan for $510, the Pro plan for $1,020, and the Pro Max for $3,050. You're building a portfolio of tokens that's tied to the Vara ecosystem, like the Vara game tokens, the DFG tokens for our Dark Fusion exchange, the Fair Game tokens for our new partnership with Fair Gaming Network, that is a fantasy sports league, and also our own stablecoin token, the EUSD, which is BaFin approved and tied to the third largest bank in France called Societe Generale. And what is this doing? Well, this gives you access to a new product we launched called Yield Pro. Yield Pro, well, I got to be technical about this. Key components of our access plans, particularly the EUSD, DFG, Vara, and Fair tokens, the inclusion of our very own robust stablecoin framework. The EUSD or USD savings coin facilitates access to a unique token portfolio fortified with BaFin compliance, and BaFin is like the SEC of the United States, and underwritten by Societe Generale. This is a high yield program that's going to allow you to be able to stake for 12-month lockup, another 12-month linear vesting, essential for protecting retail participants in secondary markets. In other words, you're going to be able to earn through this program on your tokens on an annual basis. Legal, compliant, and tied to a real bank, not some fake bank, not some bank that just got started, not some AI trading bot that doesn't even trade guaranteeing you returns, something that is legal. And I wish I could say more, but we want the company to be here long term, so we have to remain compliant. This is a huge product that we just launched last week. But that's not the reason why I am here either. I am here because of the technology, Dark Fusion technology. I've been in crypto now since 2016. Wow, it's been 8 years? Almost 8 years now. I've been in crypto. I teach this every day. The technology, I can't sleep at night. Why? Because we aim to be the first game company tokenizing assets on the Bitcoin Lightning Network. Now, just like Ethereum uses a virtual machine, their contract language is called Solidity. Ours is called SCL. It's going to revolutionize smart contracts, enabling asset tokenization on the Bitcoin protocol. That part right there. If you don't know what that means, that's okay. We all have to have a beginning. But if you understand crypto, that should have set you up in your seat, because you know that 95% of all smart contracts that have been developed have happened on the Ethereum layer network. They have like a $200 million market cap. Bitcoin has a $700 or now $800 billion market cap. And they've only been able to just record transactions, and that's it. For the first time ever now, you're going to be able to do smart contracts and NFTs on the Bitcoin protocol, the one network that the SEC is not even looking at. They think anything outside of Bitcoin is a security. So if you're a business looking to tokenize yourself and have some type of blockchain presence, where are you going to go? Ethereum or Bitcoin? Why Bitcoin? Well, one, we're able to settle transactions in milliseconds instead of minutes. We're able to scale on the network, and we're able to lower the cost. Our transactions is 0.0002 cents per transaction. I did an Ethereum transaction the other day. It cost me more than $50. Our technology brings a 98.72% reduction in server costs. The cost of having one user on Netflix, we have 341 users using Dark Fusion technology. And their technology attracted a new partner, the Fair Gaming Network, who wants to explore Bitcoin-based gaming, sports, esports, and iGaming. We did not develop them. They were already around. But they see the future. And they're like, whoa, Yeah, we need to get on this blockchain, but instead of trying to create it themselves, why not partner with a company that's already created it for them? Let me show you who the Fair Gaming Network is. Take a look. Now, Fair Gaming Network may be the first, but they're not going to be the last. Now, what does that mean for us as Vara ambassadors? It means when companies like Fair Gaming come to us and they're going to tokenize themselves, we get first dibs to their tokens and free airdrops, especially if you're a founding member. And all the revenue that's being generated, we get a piece of that as well. What if we have not one, not five, not 10, not 100? What if we have 1,000 partners? How many businesses and companies do you think is using the Ethereum network right now? And wait till they get wind of what Dark Fusion technology is doing. We're launching our very own Fusion One decentralized exchange. You've seen the exchanges out there right now. They've created billionaires in a relatively short period of time. Every single one. We want to revolutionize the new Bitcoin ecosystem because we're solving a major problem that a lot of blockchains have: inability to scale, large congestion, and high transaction fees. We want to allow the ability to scale, allow more efficient business and accessible, all on the Bitcoin network. The Fusion One Gateway provides entry to an assortment of utility tokens, which activate validators within their networks. These validators, in return for maintaining the network's integrity, receive diverse incentives and fees. The Dark Fusion is a product suite consisting of a smart contract modeling language we call SCL, designed to function on the Bitcoin protocol via the Lightning Network. Using SCL, we have developed the SCL token standard, enabling developers to quickly deploy tokens on the Bitcoin network. A Fusion One wallet to easily manage these tokens, a Fusion decentralized exchange for enabling users to trade these tokens, and our own Fusion One Explorer to easily view and track transactions, all on the Bitcoin protocol. Dark Fusion is the first significant breakthrough in dApp and token development on the Bitcoin network. And now we're starting to get noticed out in the media. Dark Fusion to bring smart contracts to the Bitcoin network via the simple contract language. We were even featured at the Crypto Fest 2023 with our booth right next to Binance. And our chief engineer was even speaking on stage at the event. But this hasn't gone viral yet. Nobody knows who we are. We're flying under the radar. But this is the future of Bitcoin. With the expected newfound awareness and interest created by the launch of multiple ETFs from the world's largest asset managers, we believe Bitcoin will remain a dominant distributed ledger technology for the foreseeable future. Where other distributed ledgers have experienced saturation and fatigue, we believe Bitcoin is still wide open for market share, growth, and expansion. With our Fusion One launch comes our own Fusion One wallet, where this is going to be a combination of like having MetaMask, Uniswap, PancakeSwap, and Trust Wallet all wrapped into one. And you are walking with a validator on your phone. This is revolutionary breakthrough technology. We've just in beta launch right now, which I just showed off, our epic 120 player battle royale. Now I tried to, I have a little, I want to give my little tricks of the trade away. You can play this on here, but I connect my controller to this, and then I connect it to my big screen TV, and my wife thinks I'm playing a PlayStation 5 game, even though it's a mobile app. And I'm sitting there on the big screen, and I'm just playing. Even my son, who is not easily impressed, was impressed. He was like, wait a minute, I thought that was a mobile game. I said, exactly. I said, you want to play? Look, yeah, I bet you do. But we're going to play to earn. We want to give away $1 million worth of Vara game tokens for our battle royale. But who's the people behind this? Do we know them? Are they accessible? Yes. But better than me telling you about them, let me show you them. Take a look.
Hi, I'm Mike Saunders. I'm the CTO.
I'm a 3D game artist.
Manager of customer support.
I am social media manager.
I'm the head of web development.
I'm a senior developer.
I'm a senior graphic designer.
I'm the game writer. I'm a 3D designer and video editor.
I am chief game architect.
I am the head of support.
I am the game art lead.
I am a 3D artist.
Senior art director and designer.
My role is head of games development.
I'm a 3D designer and a video editor.
Game developer.
I'm a junior game dev. At its core, what we're doing, whether it's game dev, blockchain work, or in the web space, really embraces the notion of open source and collaboration.
I enjoy the company culture. I think it's an awesome team, very talented team. I count myself privileged to be a part of this team.
It lifts me up every day to come to work. I really enjoy being here and being part of what we're doing. It's really an exciting part of my day-to-day.
I love my colleagues. We have a lot of coffee. I don't drink coffee, so whatever.
I get to come to work, come up with crypto tools, build smart contracts, make video games, it really is a dream job.
Every day we are constantly trying to innovate and do the most exciting thing possible.
Get given challenges every day, and how to solve that is always fun.
There's definitely a groundswell of excitement around what we're building. The Star Vara universe is going to seemingly be endless, and what better place could a writer want to be than in this position right now? I'm never going back, that's for sure. This is where I belong.
Now, the question is, can you do this? The question I ask is, why wouldn't you? I mean, if you're a gamer, why not get paid playing video games? If you're not a gamer, why not get paid from other people playing video games? If I can get paid from my son playing video games all day, which he does anyway, I'm all for that. If I'm not any of those, but I'm a networker, I have 25 years experience in this industry. I was able to be blessed enough to walk off my job and retire 11 years ago. So why not be able to share something that is going to be global, that we can do business in every single country around the world? How would you like to override countries? I'm talking to the people that want to make 5 figures or more. My sponsors already made more than $300,000 in pre-launch. What do you think we're going to do in 2024? And the person who's going to make the most money doesn't even know who we are, and they probably won't speak English. But this is not one of those things where I just want to give you my money, and we're going to trade on your behalf or mine on your behalf, and we guarantee you money. No, this is not that. We sell a product, and when a product is sold, you make money. So if you say, I'm a hard worker, I remember back in the day and just seeing that there's 2 types of people that fail or even succeed. But the people that fail, you've got people that fail because they've done absolutely nothing. And then you've got other people who fail because they're in the wrong industry. It doesn't matter how hard you work, you're in the wrong industry. You're not going to make $1 million in an industry that's only paying you $30,000 a year. So you got to put yourself in the right industry. So that's all I ask for. Give me an opportunity where there's no barrier stopping me, that if I go to work, I can earn based on how hard I work. And if I want to work harder, I make more money. If I don't want to work as hard, then I just don't make as much money. I just wanted an opportunity with no ceiling, no limit. That's how I became a 7-figure earner. That doesn't happen on a 9-to-5 job. You just got to put yourself in the right industry and then go to work. And if that's you, there's no limit to how much you can make. But then you got the person that says, well, I don't even want to do that. Can I do nothing and make money? Well, I mean, yes, actually, yes. Yes, you can. Because we do have passive income too. The first is by purchasing yourself an access key. And by getting the access key now, you're going to be getting a percentage of all the revenue from all the subscription purchases in Vara. I didn't say you had to go get the gamers. I said you're going to get a piece of what the gamers are spending, because most of the gamers aren't even going to know that there's an affiliate side attached to this, because they're all separate. Vara is one entity. Fair Gaming is one entity. Yield Pro is one entity. Fusion One, see, Centralized Exchange and Dark Fusion, that's a separate entity. We are Vara ambassadors, which means we have the unique right to sell those products. So if there's 5 million gamers out there spending money on our credits every single month, you didn't get the 5 million gamers. You own an access key. And what's better than having one access key? Have multiple access keys. Thinking ahead. But then you might be the person that says, I'm none of those. I'm a crypto guy. If you're a crypto guy, you should have been the first person to sign up. Why? Because you understand what's happening right now. You can't turn on the news. I do crypto talks every morning. And do you know what pops up at least once a day? Something about the Bitcoin ordinals, something about Lightning Network, something about BRC20, something about smart contracts on the Bitcoin protocol. Every morning, I'm going to be doing crypto talk tomorrow morning. And guess what we might going to find? Something about that as well. That you understand that this is 2009 all over again. And people say, man, I wish I got it. I knew about that token when it first came out. I'm telling you, we have those Vara, Fair, but nobody knows about them yet. And you have the opportunity to get your hands on them now. So with that, I want you to get back to the person who invited you. Let them know whether you're in or out. You're in, great. They're going to give you a link to sign up. You can choose your package. I know we're coming on holiday season, so a lot of things are happening behind the curtain. I expect things to pick up full steam at the beginning of the year. So at least get yourself positioned. And that's what we did a year ago. But a year ago, we were in stealth launch. We didn't even have a website. That came later. We had this. I said, I'm making a list. Who wants to be on my list? That's what we had last December. Now look at all the videos and promo videos and things we have. In fact, I'm going to end by playing a promo video of the billionaire investor behind this project, based out of Cape Town, South Africa, Mr. Rob Hersoff. And the next presentation I do is going to be tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific, less than 24 hours from now. That's designed for our international market, but if you're available, come on and listen to this again and invite somebody with you. I expect that we're going to have a lot of information this coming week, so I'm looking forward to this week right before Christmas. So thank you guys for being here tonight. My name is Brandon Ivy, Vice Admiral with Vara. Here is the video with Mr. Rob Hersoff, and I will see you all tomorrow at the international presentation. Take care. Bitcoin Brandon out. Bye-bye.
Hi, I'm Rob Hersov, 62 years old. I'm actually 63 later this year, and I am chairman and an investor with Greg Stevens and the team in Vara. And I'm very excited about Vara. I have a background in media, technology, sport, finance, aviation. And even though I'm South African and currently living in Cape Town, I spent 31 years of my life overseas. 6 years in the States, 25 years in Europe and the UK. And I've done many things in the broader TMT media tech sector, but I guess it all started off after Harvard Business School. I worked as Rupert Murdoch's right-hand man in New York at News Corp, and that was an extraordinary experience in itself. I also set up Morgan Stanley's media investment banking team in London, and realized pretty quickly I was never going to be the best investment banker in the world. But I found out before they did, and moved on and got involved with an extraordinary South African entrepreneur and businessman called Johan Rupert, where for 8 years helped him build the third largest pay television business in Europe. And in the pay television business, we were in subscription television, we were early stages in multi-channel television, and I was with that organization right at the beginning of the internet. And Koos Becker, who discovered Tencent, another South African extraordinary entrepreneur, was talking about the future of digital technology and the internet in those days. So that ages me a little bit. I set up what became Europe's largest sports media internet business called Sportal, which failed. My big business failure in life, but you learn quite a lot through failure. And then, since then, I've been involved in a whole lot of other industries. But Greg and I met each other about 6 years ago. And Greg Stevens' grandfather, Gavin Relly, and my father were very best friends. Gavin Relly ran one of the biggest mining industrial companies in Africa, as did my father. And even though they competed, they actually were very, very close friends. So I've known Greg and his family for 3 generations. And Greg and I served on a board of a public company in Australia together. We've done a lot of initiatives together, become great friends, trusted friends. And when he told me about his vision for Vara and its original guys and its original concept, I said, I'm in, I'm with you all the way. And so I've co-invested with Greg. I'm there as a friend, advisor, chairman, and I believe that this is the opportunity of my lifetime, and hopefully of yours too. So it's the big one. I wish I could be more actively involved, but I've got other businesses that I have to worry about. But Greg, Dom, Nick, and the team, you can't get a better team than this. And I really am a believer. And I'm happy to keep writing checks, keep investing, and keep getting involved as required to make this the success that you, I, Greg, and the team want it to be, and it deserves to be.